Hey everybody, Pastor Greg here with my friend and yours, Mr. Phil Wickham.
Hey guys.
We're here today to receive an offering to get Phil a new pair of pants because he has rips in this man. But they're very fashionably ripped.
I did not rip them. I actually bought them ripped,
It
which
costs
I
more,
shouldn't admit.
It costs more to look.
These are actually on sale, so.
Oh, good.
There's on sale ripped jeans.
Well, Phil, you know, you've been coming around our church for years, of course. I think you first came to our events back when we were doing crusades in like the 90s when you're just a little guy, right?
Yeah, I remember my parents taking me to one of the first and second Harvest Crusade. I think my parents were involved with it. So
John Wickham, his dad, was in a number of Christian bands, The Way and Parable, and his mother, Lisa, was the lead singer of the band Parable.
Yeah, they traveled around and sang, and so I grew up knowing about Greg and the Calvary Chapel movement.
Yeah.
And then as the years went on, I had no idea I'd be singing at Harvest Crusades, but God has opened up doors for us to minister together. And
God has given you so many amazing songs, Phil. It's just, your songs are sung around the world. You know, when I travel, I go to all kinds of churches and they're singing one of your songs. I was in a church in Texas and they had a big choir doing This Is Amazing Grace. I filmed a little clip and I sent it to you because I think it's great for you to see how your music is not only impacting people you play it in front of and on radio, but you know, churches are singing these worship songs.
And it is amazing to hear. I love getting little clips like that and hearing these stories of whether it's tweets or emails of people having these songs be a part of their community. I mean, I love playing and I love traveling around, and it's cool when songs are on the radio, but when the songs I get to be a part of writing are played in churches, it's where I am the most satisfied.
Do some songs come easier than other songs?
Oh yeah, every song has its own story. Like This Is Amazing Grace was written it started 5 or 6 years ago, and then was shelved, and then somehow this little demo found its way to another writer who emailed. I mean, there's this whole long story about how it actually came to life, and I had no idea it was going to become what it has become. And so every song, whether it's 4 years or 4 minutes, every song has its own story.
Well, you know, one song you wrote, I'm trying to remember which one now. It was after a crusade and people coming to the Lord.
It's called This Is the Day.
Isn't that our radio show program? Our radio show song? Yeah. So what a great song. So were you just watching people come to accept Christ and you thought, man, this is what I want to write? How did that come about?
Yeah, I think it was after one of the first crusades I got to participate in from the stage. I participated in other crusades as like a youth group kid, piling in the van, bringing our friends, watching them walk forward to the field. And so I remember being on stage just a few feet away from you as you were calling people down to the field, and I was singing some song. I don't even remember what it was, but I just remember being so moved just from that perspective, seeing this flood of people come down. And I remember over the next couple of days meditating on that, digesting that. This song about like just joy and freedom came out. You know, this is the day when the lost are found. And I remember I emailed you a little demo of it.
I loved it.
Yeah.
So Phil, you know, people who come to our church in Riverside, Orange County, have been seeing you around a lot more, and that's because we've entered in sort of an arrangement where you're going to start coming out on a regular basis. It's turned out to almost be monthly, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think maybe.
And we love it, by the way.
Oh, I hope it's okay.
No, it's fantastic. But everyone loves it, but I just thought people ought to know that this is intentional. And you're going to be out, like in this coming year, you'll be out on Sundays. Sometimes it'll be a midweek study. But, you know, you'll just pop up. And I mean, it's like being led on worship by, I think you're one of the most gifted worship leaders in the world today, and we feel super privileged to have you be a part of what we're doing.
Thank you. Yeah, I think it was your son Jonathan who we were hanging out, and I think it was after I played at Harvest Crusade and I was at the church and we did a Christmas thing. He just said, hey, why don't we make this a little bit more of a formal agreement?
He did have the idea, and he told me, he says, hey Dad, what would you think of Phil coming out more often to the church and being kind of a regular part of what we're doing? I said, like, my response was, yeah, but would Phil want to do that? He's so busy traveling, and you are still busy traveling.
Still busy, but after thinking through it and praying through it, it's just such a good. The relationship's already there, and the heart's already there, and I'm just so thankful to be just a small part of the community here to lead people in worship and be a part of what God is doing here at Harvest.
Well, it's great to have you, and just wanted to let everybody know what's going on. And thanks for coming. Look forward to hearing you.
Thanks so much. Love you guys. Love Harvest Church, and I'm excited to be here over the next year.
Thanks, Phil.